Hello everyone, I am Olivia Page with oraclebyolivia.com and Oracle by Olivia on Facebook, Instagram, and Patreon. Alrighty, so this is a pick-a-pile weekly reading guidance and I'm leaving it timeless. So that means anytime you watch this video is when you're meant to get it, okay? All right, so in the beginning, you saw a picture of the piles of cards, and below are the timestamps, and you can just click the timestamp to get to the pile of cards that you chose, and know that it's okay to pick more than one pile of cards. Alrighty? Okay, so let's get started with group number one. All right, so group number one had this picture. It's really pretty. You can see the woman here, her hair's flowing. And it says, free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. All right. Free spirit. Okay. All right, so let's see. All right, the first card is building blocks. So this card says that you've built a solid foundation, that you have been working very hard, and that you have built a solid foundation. Okay? So through all your hard work and effort and dedication, you've built a solid foundation. And now that you're here, before moving forward, make sure that this foundation is really built upon your true beliefs and desires and the things that you truly want to manifest for yourself. Okay, so we get no place like home. And so when this card comes up, it says it's time to get out of your comfort zone. So this card was upside down, and upside down, this card is asking you to get out of your comfort zone. It is time to get out of your comfort zone. You've built this solid foundation, probably in all the things that feel comfortable and right for you, and that's a great thing to build something new on. Now you can build on top of that solid foundation by getting out of, now you can get out of your comfort zone, but you're going to be safe because you have built this solid foundation. And then we've got clean it up. So this card is just asking you to, so with this card upside down, makes me feel like there's a lot of worrying going on. And so it's like you've built this solid foundation and now you're a little worried to move forward. You're worried to take a leap of faith. You're worried to get outside of your comfort zone. You're worried about what will be ahead of you. And so this card is asking you to clean up those thoughts and feelings that you're having, because because they don't belong in this equation, because you have built a solid foundation. You have been working very hard on yourself, working very hard on, probably doing your shadow work and really trying to stay true to who you are and, be the best version of yourself that you can be. And of course, that doesn't mean that you're absolutely perfect, or I'm absolutely perfect, or anybody's absolutely perfect. We all have, maybe stray from our path a little bit, but this reading really is saying that you've built a solid foundation, and now it's time for you to take, with this card upside down, it's really time for you to take a leap of faith and get out of your comfort zone. Okay? This card could also be talking about changing home. Maybe you're moving. Maybe you're thinking about moving. You're not sure if you should, but this says like you have a solid foundation. It's okay for you to change residence. Let's see here. Spirit of the earth. Okay. So this card is asking you to get grounded. So you've been feeling, maybe you're feeling a little worried about the next steps that you're going to take moving forward. And so that's kind of what I get from this card. It's like, because this card is asking you to get out of your comfort zone. So I'm feeling like you're feeling a little nervous to get out of your comfort zone. And so Spirit of Earth is asking you to get grounded and to spend some time in nature and to really connect with Mother Earth. And that is going to help you. It's going to help you get out of your head so you can clean up those thoughts and feelings that you're having that are maybe holding you back from moving forward, so that you can continue to build on this solid foundation. Do you hear my birds out there? They're yelling. They're mad because they can't be in here with me. Okay. Next. Air. Okay, so air. When I think of air, I think, oh, and it says motion. I was going to say movement. Yes, it is time to move. It is time to move forward. You built the solid foundation. It is time for you to take the next steps in your journey, but make sure you're doing it that's out of your comfort zone. So if you do what you've always done, you're going to get what you always got. So if you want to create something new for yourself, you have to do something new. You have to do things that are, out of your comfort zone, that are out of the ordinary for you. And yes, with the air, bringing in movement. The air, when you get outside, let that breeze wash over you. Let the sun rays come down at you and cleanse you, the sun rays there. Let the air wash over you and just help wash away any worries that you might have. Okay? All right. Inspiration. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. All right. So, when you get an inspired idea, act on that. Think about it. When that inspired idea comes in, don't just dismiss it. Really hold on to it and think about it, and know that the fairy of inspiration brought that for you. And that is something for you to examine. That will help you figure out, you could ask the fairies or your spirit team, like, what is the right next move for me? Can you bring me some inspiration of how I can get out of my comfort zone? And whether you get that answer right away, or it comes to you all of a sudden while you're driving down the road, or while you're, the clean it up card can also talk about just doing some mundane chores around the house. Sometimes in those moments, we have these epiphanies. And when you have that moment, and you have that moment of inspiration, and then you can, that'll be your answer of what you can do. What's the next best action for you to take to continue moving forward and to continue to build on your solid foundation, but in a way that gets you out of your comfort zone. And maybe you're supposed to be moving and moving out of your comfort zone. Maybe you've been considering a big move, and you are considering, a big move, and you're not sure, should I stay close to where I am, or should I move farther away? And, they're asking you to get out of your comfort zone. But of course, you have to do really what feels best for you. Okay. So I'm just telling you what the cards and what Spirit's bringing me. Ultimately, your life and your choices are yours, and it's up to you to create the life that you truly want for yourself. All right. So you've got, Archangel Raphael. See with enlightened eyes and open to abundance. All right. Yes. So getting out in nature, letting the breeze wash over you, that this card, motion or air, we see those horses on there, they're free. And horses bring in that energy of freedom, of movement. And so free yourself from having any kind of self-depreciating thoughts or feelings, or thoughts or feelings that are holding you back from moving forward in the best way possible for yourself. And you can call in Archangel Raphael to help you. You can call in the element of air. I actually think Archangel Raphael is associated with the element of air. I think he is, actually. I'll have to look into it. I'll have to check. But I think he is the angel that you call in for the air. I wish I knew right offhand or remembered. I think it's Raphael. I could be wrong, but either way, Archangel Raphael, you can call him in. All right. And then you've got the dragon, Ectramus. Okay. So he's holding this little ball of light, this little ball of white light, this wisdom to help support any goals or dreams that you have for yourself. Let's see. I'll bring him in for trance channeling. I, Ectramus, am a dragon that helps to bring in some more light and shed light on your situation and shed light on the situations you are considering, and to help you tap into your divine wisdom of the things you have learned from the past, and so that you can move forward with wisdom and to know the things that you do not wish to do again. And as this one says, if you do what you've always done, you will get what you always get. And that is a good way of putting it. So call me in, Ectramus. I am here to help you on your journey of ascension. I am here to help you on your journey of your current situation. You have done much work for yourself, and I applaud you for the work that you have done. And you are at a moment now where you can keep moving forward and build up the abundance that you have in your life, for you are worthy. Remember your worth and your worthiness, and I come to help you see your own light, see the light within you. You already possess the light. You already possess the ability to be able to move forward in the best direction possible, and it is good to get out of your comfort zone. You have gotten to where you are doing the things that you've done, and now it is time to try something new, to bring in new energies into your life. And I am here to help you with this, and you can call on me anytime that you would like. Okay. Alrighty. So, okay, did I show you this picture? I like these dragon cards. These are my new dragon cards where where is the box? Oh, here we go. I want to see, what does the book say? What number is on there? 10, 5, 7, is that 17? I don't know. I'm not really good at reading Roman numerals. Okay. Definitely wants to bring in some sound healing. Oh, okay. Oh, so he is a galactic dragon. That's cool. I love dragons. If anybody knows, I work very closely with the dragons. I love the dragons. And I actually teach dragon breath Reiki, which is a type of healing that the dragons gifted me with. And in my light language class, I teach about, or I help you connect with the dragons to bring in light language from the dragons and the unicorns and the dolphins and a couple other beings. But if you're ever interested, you can always check my website, oraclebyolivia.com. I have a bunch of light language classes coming up this month, June of 2021. So yeah, and I think I've got some Reiki classes coming up in August. So, all right. Arctramus connects us with the Arcturian civilizations, the peacekeepers of the galaxies. These beautiful dragons announced himself to me by stating, "I'm the dragon Arctramus of the 7th Golden Ray dimension. I am kin to the Atlantean dragons, who were the 7th dimensional but chose to work with the 5th dimensional beings of Atlantis and overseeing the raising of their vibration to the 7th dimension. If Arctramus has joined your reading today, heed these words. The time has come for you to begin integrating with 7th dimensional golden ray energy and initiate the process of anchoring its frequency into your being. This will enable you to shift the old layers of 3D energy and release it naturally. It heralds the next phase of your incredible journey." It says, by accepting Arctramus in your life, you are acknowledging and are ready to shift old DNA coding and integrate the higher vibration into your life. Woohoo, that's exciting. So this is, you're going through an upgrade. You've built this solid foundation. So this could be talking about your spirituality. You've been talking, or you have built a solid foundation with your spiritual practice. Sorry, wrong card. You have built a solid foundation with your spiritual practice, your spiritual learning, wherever you've come from to where you are now. You've had this solid foundation, and now it's time to get out of your comfort zone and learn something new, and that you're naturally going through upgrades. Arctramus can come in and help you. The Arcturians and the Atlanteans can come in and help you, and to know that it's time for you to take a leap of faith. It's time for you to get out of your comfort zone. And so this reading could be about a lot of things. So this could be talking about, you know, your spiritual practices. This could be talking about you changing home. This could be talking about, you know, just any kind of change you've been pondering or thinking about making, and you're just feeling a little weary or leery about making. And so the reading is really like letting you know it's time for a change. And if you've been feeling like it's a time for a change, there's a reason for that. And you can always ask this fairy of inspiration to help you see what that change is that you're supposed to be making, what if you aren't sure what that is. Okay, and so then, okay, and then the card for Matters of the Heart is take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. So this is about the love that you have for yourself. Okay, and this is about loving the life that you have, even though you're wanting a change, even though you're wanting things to be different. you can still have the attitude of, I love my life is great, and it's only going to get better. Okay. And so you can, you have a lot of support here. Okay. You've got the Fairy of Inspiration. You have Archangel Raphael, who can come in with his green light. You can ask him to surround you with his emerald green light. This could be just to help you wash away those feelings of doubt that you're having, help you bring in more love for yourself, help you open yourself up to abundance by loving yourself more and loving the life that you have. The Spirit of the Earth. So, of course, Mother Gaia wants to help you with this process. And the dragon Ectramus wants to come in and help you. And, oh, there was something else. I thought, oh, the energy of air for movement. Okay? The energy of air for motion and movement to help propel you forward. Okay? And then, oh, and look, we got Free Spirit, and that card of motion has the horses on it. Free, allow yourself to be free, all right? Let go of whatever rigidity you have. Let go of any self-doubt that you have or unworthiness that you have. It's time to love yourself. Take a chance on loving yourself and loving your life, and see how doing that more consistently can change and help you integrate the upgrades that Ectramus is bringing forward, and to help you like utilize this upgrade to the best of your or for your highest good. Okay, and so the card that I pulled for your positive affirmation for the week is, when I'm connected to Spirit, I feel a sense of certainty, magnitude, and ease that I've never known before. Nice. So getting connected to Spirit, definitely. We've got all kinds of things going on here. The fairies, dragons, the energy of earth and air, loving yourself, the energy of the horses, the angels. When I am connected to Spirit, I feel a sense of certainty, magnitude, and ease that I've never known before. So really trust your connections to Spirit. Okay. All right, group one. So those are the messages that I have for you. I thank you so very much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye. Hello, group two. So if this is the pile of cards you chose, then these are your messages. All right. So let's see here. So this was the card, the placeholder card. Really cool. Letting go. Letting go is not giving up. Sometimes it is the first step towards success. Sacral chakra, carnelian. So if you have some carnelian, you could put that over your sacral chakra and set the intention that it's going to help you let go of things that are not serving your highest good at this time. Okay. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but the ice cream truck is going by. Or parked right outside my apartment. Alrighty. Let's see here. Okay, the first card you got is Peace, and it is in the protection position. So when this card is in the protection position, it is saying things might be feeling really unsettling right now. Things might be feeling kind of chaotic, like you have a lot going on, you have a lot of things going on in a bunch of different directions. And so like the card right away, letting go. So there are things that you could let go of. What are things like could you organize a list that you have, prioritized top to bottom? What needs to get done? Where do you need to be focusing your energy right here in the here and now? What do you need to do each day and to get the things done that you need to get done? And so, and letting things go that do not serve your highest good. It's time for you to try to create some peace, to take some deep breaths, and don't push yourself too much. All right, now you got a leg up. All right, a leg up in the reversed position. So this card is saying that you don't have to do it all by yourself, that it is time for you to ask for some help. So part of the letting go could be delegating responsibilities to other people. So it is time for you to ask for help. You do not have to do this all by yourself. So Spirit is really asking you, when this card is in the reverse position, to stop feeling like you have to hold the weight of the world on your shoulders, that it's time to release some of that, and it's time to really prioritize. Prioritize in a way to help lighten your load. All right, and then we have flexible in the reverse position. So this means this is just very similar to the upright position, but it's just a little bit of a bigger nudge when it's in the reverse position of asking you to be flexible. Stop being so rigid. It's time to be flexible in how you get things done. And part of that flexibility is going to be calling in someone to help you. Okay, so it's really important. Like, you have this idea that you have to, well, both these cards, like, you have this idea that you have to do it all by yourself, and there isn't anyone in the world who can help you. And this card is saying you need to be flexible, and this card also says, especially when it's in the reverse, that there are plenty of people you can ask for help, and it's time to reach out to others and get the help that you seek. All right. Ooh, this is pretty. Nature spirits. Ooh, I don't think I've ever pulled this card before. I don't know, maybe I haven't. It's just been a really long time. That is a beautiful card. I love that. I love all the green. So, you're being asked to get out in nature. Get out in nature. Yes, get out in nature. Getting out in nature is going to really help clear your head, okay? Connecting with the energy of Mother Earth. You can call in the nature spirits to help you clear all the clutter in your head. Fury. Okay, bushfires. So this, I just feel like goes back to feeling like there's a lot going on, that you have a lot going on right now. You're feeling really, your energy is really dispersed all over the place. You're not really sure which direction to go, and you're feeling kind of spread thin, and like and you feel like maybe you have all these fires to put out. And so it's really time to ask for help. It's time to ask for some help, whatever that looks like, wherever that needs to come from. Start asking for help from your community, from family, from friends. Start asking for help to help you, because you cannot do this all by yourself. I mean, you could certainly try, but it would be better for you to get some help, or you're going to burn yourself out to the point where you just aren't going to be able to you're just going to overdo it to a point where you're going to it's like you'll have to take a rest. You'll have to just stop, and then you'll just slow any kind of progression in any area of your life for a short period. So ask for help. It's time to get some help. All right. Lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found, thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never realized were lost. So you can call in the lost and found fairy. This is like if you lost your keys. This is also talking about things maybe you don't realize all the help that you have from other people. Maybe you forgot about calling in spirit. Maybe you forgot to call in nature. Maybe you have a really deep connection to nature the way we should, and you've kind of let that go to the wayside. And what was once lost is about to be found. And so yeah, maybe you feel like you lost your way because you're so scattered in so many different directions right now. Oh, you got another fairy. You got two fairies. Okay, hidden depths. Something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we explore what's hidden, we can become free. Okay, so it could be that if your energy is scattered in a bunch of places, like if it isn't that you have all this stuff to do, but your energy is scattered in a mental or an emotional way, like there's something hidden beneath the surface that needs to come to light. And so I really feel like you need to get out in nature and connect with nature, and to help, help release any thoughts or feelings that you're having that are bogging you down, so you can remember all those people that you can call in for help, so that you can see beneath the surface what's holding you back from calling in help, what's holding you back from what's keeping you from bringing in your energy back to you. Archangel Uriel, come into harmony and balance. Use your power for peace. So it's almost like Archangel Uriel is saying that you can be a peacekeeper, but you have to lead by example, and, working together. One person can't create peace in every situation. It has to come from multiple directions. And so you can lead by example. We've got the hawk up here. Or maybe that's a golden eagle. But some kind of big bird. It's time to set yourself free. Call in help. Archangel Uriel is here to help you. You could call in the fairies to help you, call in nature spirits. Go get outside. You need to get outside and disconnect from all the chaos that's going on inside your head. If it's like physical, like things that's going on, like as far as like your to-do list, yeah, it's time to like really call in some help and ask for help from other people. Ooh. All right, you got the dragon Lord Kuthumi. Wow, that looks powerful. Okay, so I want to see if I can bring them in. Then we'll read from the book. These dragon cards are really awesome. These are my Dragon Path Oracle cards, and they each have a channeled message from the dragon themselves. So, but I want to see if I can trans-channel him. Okay. Lord Kuthumi. All right. These cards are new to me, so I don't really have any idea. Ooh, I'm already feeling his energy. Okay. I, Lord Kuthumi, am a fierce dragon, and I bring in energy of the energy of fierceness to help you put out the fires around you, the fires going on within you and around you. It is time for you to find your power, and this does not mean that you delegate in a way or control or harm others or be bossy in a way that is negative towards others, but that you call in others for help. There is power in numbers, and as you see in this card, I am with a partner. We work together, and we ask that you work together with people in your community and in your home and with your family and friends, and that you have the ability to take the lead and create the peace in your life that you are looking for. But you need to be willing to ask for help, and you need to be willing to let go in certain areas that are no longer serving your highest good. You do not need to do all of the work all by yourself, and so you must ask for help. And asking for help makes you more fierce, and it gives you strength because you are not expending more energy than you should to get a job done. And you can call me in to help you figure out who to delegate to or who to help. You can ask me to help put out some of the fires, and you can ask me to help bring people into your existence who can help you with your to-do list. And I want to bring you healing of your throat chakra and sacral chakra. I am You are the powerful creator of your own experience, and you must remember to call in your spirit team and call in your helpers, and to know that you do not need to do it all on your own. You are important, and the people at the top have not gotten to the top all by themselves. They have gotten there with the help of others, and by leading by example of showing that it is okay to get help from others. And I wish to help you on your journey, so please call me in, for I am here for you. And this is a time of great transformation for you, and I support you in your transformation of learning to not be alone on your journey, but to ask and bring in help for your journey. For it is better to work together than to work alone. Okay. Lord Cthulhu. Okay. All right. Let's see what dragon he is. I think he's one of the guardian dragons. Whoo-wee. Oh boy. Oh, maybe he's back here. Oh, my eyes are watering. Ooh. Oh boy. Okay, he's a galactic dragon. Oh, it says you are the change. Oh, he talked about transformation. Okay. All right, let's read from the book. So, yeah, I'm going to read from the book. He's such a cool looking dragon, isn't he? So fierce. So fierce. Let me talk about. All right. So, when Lord Cthulhu first arrived, he lost no time informing me who he was. I am a dragon elder and spokesdragon for the Galactic Council. He looks so much like the dragon that is... Sorry. He looks so much like one of my dragons. I wonder if he is. Wow. Okay. Anyway, I am the dragon elder and spokesdragon for the Galactic Council, he went on to say. If you desire to be able to hold the energies of the 5th to the 7th dimensions, you need to be clear of all your earthly woes and fears. Okay. And your deep need for control. Did I say something about control? Did you get the card of flexibility? Yes, I did. Okay. Your light bodies need to be in alignment with those of the earth and the astrological light matrix. Only then will you become a tool and a tuning device to lift the energy of the planet. As more of you gather together to do this work, the greater will be your chance of bringing lasting peace to earth. Lord Cthulhu went on to explain why the dragons are here collectively. We have come because lasting peace is achievable on Earth. There are other galaxies beyond your human understanding at this time where it has happened. We dragons are as old as the universe itself and have encountered and witnessed humanity in all its guises through the ages. You are the change. Ooh, that is powerful. Ooh, awesome, dragon. Okay, so let's go back to, we talked about how this was about personal peace and within yourself. But with this dragon, now we're talking about this global, how we're creating a global peace. And so this is letting you know, this dragon is letting you know that you are one of these people brought here to help create peace on earth. So let's go back to this now. Let's say maybe in your personal life, you don't feel like you have all these fires going on, but in the outer world, you see all the chaos or see what appears to be chaos going on in the world, in the outside world. And so, but this is again with the leg up, that it's asking you to come together with people, find people who are like-minded, find people who want to create that peace and really work together to create that. And how can you do it? You can do simple things where you get together to meditate on peace, where you get together and you are shooting energy and light down into Mother Earth. You get together and you bring each other, do energy exchanges of energy healing. And so you are one of the peacekeepers, and you are one of the people that can help bring about change. You can bring about change within your own existence, and you can bring about change within the outerly world. Okay? You could do that by creating peace within your surrounding, your immediate surroundings, like within your home, family, work, and that will also project that energy out to the rest of the world. Now, I know this feels like, now maybe you feel like, oh my gosh, now I have to do this, but you should feel honored. This is an honor. And this doesn't mean that you have to be perfect at it, or doesn't mean that you can't have a bad day. Of course you can. But that the more inner peace you create, the more outer peace you will see. Okay? All right, so matters of the heart. Ooh, be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. I love this card. It is so beautiful. Look at all this cosmic energy. We've got the pyramids, the cosmic energy, the crystal city, all kinds of stuff going on in this card. Again, this makes me think that this reading could also just be talking about as a collective, how as a collective we need to be working on our inner peace so that there's outer peace and that we can create a new earth. What does it say? When we dream, everything is possible. Did I say that? I don't know. When we dream, everything is possible. Yep. And know that anything is possible for you as well. Okay? That you have to believe it. All right, and your positive affirmation. I accept that good things come easily, and I am a super attractor. Woohoo! I accept the good things, that good things come easily. I am a super attractor. Nice. Okay, group 2. So those are the messages that I have for you. Remember, you can call in Lord Cthulhu. You could call in the energy of the polar bear. Remember to stay flexible. You can call in Archangel Uriel. You can call in the fairies and the nature spirits. That would definitely be the fairies, the gnomes, animals. I'm hearing butterflies, nature spirits, birds, the fairies, the gnomes, the tree spirits. Okay. And maybe some carnelian would, wrong way. Some carnelian would be good for you to get. And let go of things that don't serve your highest good. All that worrying that you might have going on, let that go. Do is the best that you can to let it go. And the easiest way to do that is to focus on the things that you can change, right? To focus on what you can change, all right? And stay in the present moment to work on those things and work each day towards whatever end goal that it is that you have. All right, group 2. Well, I thank you so very much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, group 3. If this is the pile of cards you chose, then these are your messages. All right, so the first card, this was your placeholder card. It's pretty. All right, it says, learn to keep your heart open and soft through the trials of life. Okay. Learn to keep your heart open and soft through the trials of life. Oh, oh. Sorry, light language is always coming out of me. I love doing sound healing. And if you're ever interested in learning sound healing, I've got 3 classes coming up this month. You can check them out at oraclebyolivia.com. And sound healing does not mean that you have to, or doing light language does not mean you have to sing. You can sing, you can move your hands in certain ways, or not, so whatever you feel drawn to doing. You can do art, you can write, you can drum. So there's lots of different ways you can express light language and sound healing, okay? All right, anyway, back to the cards. All right, okay. All right, so the first card, Happy, Happy, in the protection position. So this card is basically saying, is asking you to focus on what brings you joy. It is time for you to focus on what brings you joy and what brings a smile to your face. What are the things that help you feel happy? What can you do to help you feel happy? Okay, out to sea. All right, so this card says, when it's in the reverse, is like letting you know that you aren't alone. You aren't alone. If you've been feeling alone, you aren't alone. And that, and again, it's asking you like to go with the flow. Unfinished symphony. All right. Oh, look, music, music, music. Oh, let's see, what kind of bird is that? Oh, I have no idea. Kind of looks like Some type of goose. Not one of the Canadian ones, a different kind. Anyway, Unfinished Symphony. So this card says that there's a project you've been working on, there's something you've been working on, and there are some loose ends that you need to tie up. And there's some things that you need to finish with this project before it's ready for you to, whatever it is, like present it to somebody or bring it to full fruition or full circle. So, like, in order to help you do this, you have to find your happy place. Find your happy place. What brings you happiness? What brings you joy? What are these things? Is it listening to music, going for a walk, spending time in nature, dancing, singing, drumming, I don't know, sitting out in the sun, going to the beach? What are things that bring you joy? Playing with your kids, hanging out with your friends. What are things that bring you joy? It's time to focus on your joy and go with the flow. And that's going to help you tie up these loose ends. Grandfather Sky. Grandfather Sky. So maybe you need to go and do some stargazing, look up to the stars, and I'm hearing like to look up the stars, do some stargazing, and do some daydreaming, and to just see like what comes to you while you're doing that. This is also like reaching for the stars. You're reaching for the stars. Like there's something you've been wanting to accomplish, and maybe you've been feeling with the happy card and the out to sea card, or to the sea, excuse me, card in the reverse. Maybe you've been feeling like, like you've been working at this really hard, you've been working and working, and it just hasn't come to fruition. You're like, what the heck is going on? And like this is reminding you that you should be dreaming big, and that you need to find your happy place to really cross that finish line. And that's part of what you need to, the loose ends that you need to tie up, is like your own attitude about it, and feeling like, you know, calling in spirit and going with the flow of the speed at which things are manifesting for you, and to focus on your happiness. And I feel like getting outside and looking up to the stars and doing some stargazing is going to help you get out of your head a little bit, so that you can really see the next steps that you need to take for yourself. Wow, look at this. Then we got magnetism. Magnetism. Look at that card, and then it's got the planet there and the stars. So again, stargazing, connecting with the cosmos is going to be important for you. And magnetism, you are a super attractor. You have the ability to create the life that you want for yourself. So dream big, dream big. Okay. And just know that with the law of attraction, you don't just make your wish and send it out to the universe and believe that it's going to happen, and then it just falls in your lap. So that's kind of the way they teach it in The Secret a little bit, but they forget to tell you that you have to do something to make it happen. It doesn't just happen. You know, I remember that scene, like, oh, they just had all these happy, positive things, and then all the checks started rolling in. Well, you don't get checks in your mailbox without doing something for those checks. So so anyway, you have to put effort into it. So you can't just do the wishing and the believing and the praying and then hope for something to fall into your lap. You know, if that's what you thought, I'm sorry to bust your bubble, but you have to take steps. I'm not saying like you have to work so hard that, work down to to bare knuckles or whatever. That's not what I'm saying, but you do have to put a little bit of effort into it. Okay, there is some effort, some work, action. There needs to be action in order for your manifestation to come to fruition. And these cards are saying like you really have the ability to do that. You really have the ability, so dream big. All right. Motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. Yes, it's time to start creating that manifestation. So if you've been feeling alone and lost and feeling, unjoyful, it's time to turn these cards right up and call in the people that you know that can help you. Call in spirit, go with the flow, and find your joy and happy place. And motivation, it's time to get motivated. So even though it's June and I don't know where you are in the world, but where I am, it's hot. And so in the northern hemisphere, the first day of summer isn't until June 22nd, I think. Did I say spring or summer? The first day of summer isn't until June. It's between the 19th and the 22nd. And so spring, it is technically still spring in the northern hemisphere. So motivation, spring, it is time to spring into action. If there is a project you've been wanting to work on or bring to fruition, or you have been working on it, maybe you set it aside because you started to feel like it wasn't happening, it didn't work, and blah blah blah, and you started to feel doubtful about it. It's time to get back to action. It's time to get back and start working on it again. And like if you were trying to manifest something and it didn't come to fruition, that could be something to examine and be like, well, was that the right thing for me to manifest? Did I have the true desire for it? Like sometimes we have to really come up with our why. Why was it that I was trying to manifest that? What was it that I was hoping to accomplish? Like when we're looking for more money, it's usually we want financial freedom. We want the ability to, whatever it is, travel more or buy more stuff or, afford a bigger home or something like that. And so what was the real reason that you were trying to manifest something? And focus on those feelings, the feelings that you're trying to create for yourself while you're in the manifestation process. What are the feelings you're trying to have by manifesting the thing that it is that you want? Okay, Archangel Christelle, connect with unicorns. Receive the white ascension flame. Ooh, awesome. I have a white unicorn, Amanita, as my joy guide. And yeah, I want to do a little sound healing to help you connect with the white ascension flame and Archangel Christelle. Okay. Okay. Nice. I love doing sound healing. I love doing light language. If you're ever interested, did I already tell you this? I am teaching light language in June. I've got 3 classes coming up in June. You can find out at oraclebyolivia.com. I can't remember if I told this group this already or not, but anyway, yeah, you can check oraclebyolivia.com under my classes tab and then go to Zoom classes. Anyway, I've got 3 classes coming up, and light language and sound healing does not have to be singing. It can come through in many, many forms. So, all right. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Ooh. I love it. Amanita, my joy guide, and then Merlin the dragon, and Merlin is my doctor teacher guide. All right, Merlin the dragon. All right. Oh, and I named one of my parakeets Merlin. All right, let's see here. Let's see what Merlin has to say. You see, at first I was like, where is this dragon's head? Can you see it? His head is here, and then he's got his staff stirring this potion. Cool. Cool. Okay. All right. So I'm going to bring him in and see what he wants to tell group 3. Okay. I am Merlin the dragon, and I am a dragon of wizardry, and I am stirring this cauldron to manifest my heart's desires, and I ask that you do the same. What are the things that you want to put in your cauldron, and what do you want to create for yourself? What is in your highest good? Make sure that when you are in the process of manifestation, that you manifest something not only for what is your highest good, but what is in the highest good of all of those around you and the highest good of the planet. How can you manifest something that helps bring more, or to help the planet raise its vibration? How can your manifestation help the collective on this planet? And I ask that you be mindful of how you are creating your manifestations as you bring all your pieces together, as if by putting different objects or spices or items into your cauldron to manifest your true potential. You are made up of many different feelings and thoughts and actions and abilities, and you can bring all these things together to manifest your heart's desires. And yes, it is important to bring in joy. What brings you joy? If you have forgotten what brings you joy, it is time to reconnect with that energy. And you can call me in to help you reconnect that energy. And even though I may seem very serious, I am lighthearted, and I like to have fun, and I like to teach, and I like to help you learn. And you can call in the dragon of Merlin, or Merlin. You can call me in, and I will help you with your cauldron, with your creation, with your manifestation. You hold the power within you, and it is time for you to tap in that power, for you are wise and you are worthy. And so please manifest your heart's desires as they are good for yourself and others. We must manifest to have the intention of helping others. It is important to help others. It is important to help raise the vibration on the planet. So what can you manifest to raise the vibration of the planet? And this is what I ask you to do at this time. And I thank you. Okay. Alrighty. Merlin the dragon. Oh, oh, oh. Let's read from the book. Okay, let's read from the book. Because All right, so the Grand Master, he's a Grand Master dragon. And let's see what he says. Merlin the dragon, to give him his full name, is an incredibly large and sage old dragon whose message is one of teaching and learning. If he has found his way into your reading today, his message is this: not all things are as they seem. Some are images being reflected back to you in order for you to understand discernment and learn the lessons of self-trust. Only once you have done this, you will discover how to stand in your power and own who you truly are. The Grand Master dragons are able to shapeshift between their dragon and human angelic form. In whichever guise he adopts, Merlin is the teacher of the teachers, so heed his wise counsel. You are unable to teach others until you fully understand the lessons yourself. Once you have mastered these, you are in a position of clarity and ownership and can share your wisdom with integrity and power. Until then, hold your tongue and continue your journey discovering what you need to learn. Understand and own. Only then will you be in a place of authority to share your knowledge with others. It says, if you notice that owls keep crossing your path, know that Merlin is around and willing to share his infinite wisdom with you and show you what you need to learn. He will stretch you and often answer questions with another question, encouraging you to seek the answer from within. He is not an easy Grand Master to work with, but he will guide you well. It says, continue your journey discovering what you learn to understand and own. Alrighty. Well, there you go. Well, and I think, learning from the past, that's why I mentioned learning from the past and learning, like if there's something you've been bringing to fruition and it hasn't happened yet, have you been taking the right actions to make it happen? Have you been taking actions but they're not working? So maybe you need to learn from that and be like, okay, well that didn't work, so I'm going to try something different. Or is it that you've been trying to manifest something that really isn't of your highest good? You might think it is, but when you really get to the why of why is it that I really want this for myself? Why am I trying to create this for myself? How is it going to help serve others? How is it going to help raise the vibration of the planet? Then you can get to, what that is. And it's going to be really important for you to step into your happy place and your joy. That's going to help you raise your own vibration and to help you with that manifestation process and to help you with your magnetism of attracting the things that you truly want in your life. Okay? All right. So then let's see matters of the heart. The heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. The heart of the matter. Remember I said answer the why? Well, here it is. The heart of the matter. Get to the why. Why is it that you're trying to manifest it? Why is it that it hasn't come to fruition? Really connect with your heart's desires, not what your ego mind wants, but what your heart desires. Because like I said, maybe you've been trying to manifest a new car. Well, did you really need a new car? What about having the new car? What is it about having the new car that's going, what kind of purpose is it going to serve you? I'm not saying that you don't deserve a new car, you don't need a new car. It's very well that you might need something that it is that you're trying to manifest and it just hasn't yet happened yet because you haven't connected with the right feeling of it and the heart of it, why you truly want it. The ego mind is like, oh, I want something new and shiny, but the heart of it is like, I need something that's reliable. I need something that's going to get me from point A to point B that I can always, again, rely on. I need something that is more cost efficient with fuel. I need something that is, I don't know, but things like that. So really, what is it that you're trying to create? What is that feeling you're trying to bring in for yourself? Okay. All right. And the last one is your positive affirmation card. When I connect to the spiritual realm, I open the door to receive divine guidance, clear direction, and great wisdom. All right, so Merlin would like to come in and connect with you. And that is very exciting. and he wants to help you. So you can call in Merlin. You could call him in as Merlin the Wizard or Merlin the Dragon. It's time to connect with your happy place. You can call in Archangel Christelle and the unicorns. The unicorns want to help you too. And they want to help raise your vibration. They're helping you raise your vibration to get into the flow of ascension. If you aren't sure what ascension is, you can go look through the videos on my channel. I do have a video on ascension, and I trans-channel a few different keepers of the light about what ascension is. So you have the unicorns, you have Archangel Christelle, you've got the fairy of motivation to help you get motivated. You definitely have all this cosmic energy coming in that wants to work with you, okay? And asking you to see your potential and to dream big, that it's okay to dream big. And here's Merlin again. Okay, and this first card says, learn to keep your heart open and soft through the trials of life. And so, you know, open up your heart, okay? Open up your heart and find your happy place. Opening up your heart is going to help you find your happy place. All right. All right, group 3. Well, thank you so very much for being here, and you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.